Hello. We are speaking today with Angela Malik, who will be presenting a week-long seminar on the Chinese five-element theory and how to incorporate those elements into our daily lives. Angela, tell us a little about yourself and your connection to traditional Chinese medicine.
I'm a professional, classically trained singer who also teaches, sculpts, writes, and is passionate about health. For the past 20 years, I've immersed myself in the study of Oriental medicine and philosophy, and I'm particularly interested in the practices that I can do myself that help me maintain balance in my body and spirit. So far, singing, Qigong, and diet in the Oriental systems have been my focus.
Can you tell us also a little bit about this five-element theory working with?
Certainly. The five-element theory in Oriental medicine and philosophy is based on the Taoist idea that all life is interconnected. Because the Taoists were naturalists, they based their philosophy on five natural elements: earth, water, wood, fire. Each of these elements corresponds to a phenomenon in nature and also in the human body. When we begin to understand these relationships, we can maintain balance ourselves that are reflected in nature.
I see. We can certainly learn about the five-element theory at your upcoming seminar, which will be January 9 through 15 at the beautiful, temperate Valley of the Moon in Cherokee, Panama. Can you give us a hint or two about the contents of that retreat?
Well, it's about the five-element theories. Each day will be a different element. For example, Monday might be wood, and we will make the sounds for wood. We would do the Qigong for wood. We talk about the energetic qualities of foods that would support this element and the physical ailments that one might encounter when this element is out of balance. In the afternoon, we'll have a question and answer session, and in the dinner, after dinner, we'd have a little more movement and singing.
And of course, in between all of that, you'll be enjoying the Valley of the Moon Beyond Organic Biodynamic Teaching Kitchen and Restaurant. In fact, the menus will be chosen specifically to fit into the particular element that you're working on that day, I understand.
Yes, and I look forward to eating there. I've heard the food is really excellent.
Oh, let me tell you, it's really good. If you go to myvalleyofthemoon.com, there are some wonderful videos there, and people can learn a lot about the facility. Beautiful. The Natural Solutions Center is simply a beautiful structure, a beautiful facility, and a very beautiful environment. Well, I for one would like to know more. Can you tell us about your free introductory webinar that we'll be doing prior to, of course, the seminar in January?
Sure. In this webinar, we'll talk about the particular element of metal, which corresponds to the lungs. And autumn is the season representing the lungs, and a time when the lungs can be vulnerable. So I'll show you Qigong exercises, sounds, and talk about some foods that we can eat to strengthen the lungs at this time. In addition, I'll talk about some illnesses that are associated with the lung and its paired organs, the large intestines and skin, and how you can adjust your lifestyle to avoid any kind of illnesses with these organ systems.
That certainly sounds better than, let's say, the flu vaccine, that's for sure, and we appreciate that very much. Well, folks, you'll see on the bottom of your screen a link to a healthfreedomusa.org webpage, and that webpage will have all of the information about the free introductory webinar, which we're about to do, and also about this retreat seminar, which will be held at the Valley of the Moon Natural Solutions Center in Volcán, Panama, in January. It's going to be an extraordinary event. It's going to be an opportunity to learn, to experience, and to enjoy. So please, go to that webpage, register for the free webinar, and we hope to see you at the Valley of the Moon.